Whoever this message is for, you accidentally hit a spiritual growth spurt. You were targeting a specific area, like you were focused on healing a specific area. This could even be healing an organ through meditation. And unknowingly, you were triggering healing in another area that you didn't even know you needed it. Somebody here could be going through a sudden surge of purging. Okay? Whoever I'm speaking to, you have called on 3 energies from a past life of yours that's presently around you. Okay, I'm literally seeing a spiritual trifecta of 3 of your higher selves. Let me bring it back a little bit. Think of this more of tapping into the gifts of those past lives and less of an actual person or an actual entity that you're calling on. Because of course, if you are reincarnated, it's the same soul and the same spirit, just more evolved. Okay? I'm getting the analogy of a child, especially with this Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, 144 on the timer as I say this, of just being born. Okay? Something about new beginnings. And I skipped a part. Let me rewind this back. I've tried to record this video a few times, so I think I'm speaking ahead of time. My bad. Okay, that could be very significant as well. I'm speaking to someone that's a prophet, all right, a reader, someone who can read energy. You don't necessarily have to have a platform. Someone that's very intuitive and has been intuitive since a child. I'm also hearing medium. Okay, someone here could live by mountains, or maybe you want to visit the mountains. Hiking could be significant. But what I was getting is this element of different parts of you that are traveling through time to be present right now. Okay, this element of from the beginning, like a piece of you from the beginning of time has awakened and is here. Okay, another piece of you from the mid-ages, and then another piece of you that's, you know, I'm getting 3 different energies from 3 separate times, very much spread out. Okay, you could be a very old soul. All right. But that first energy, like I said, is reminding me of a child. An energy that's curious, trying to figure out who they are, what they are. You know, children, they come straight from the spiritual realm. So they go from spirit to physical. And because they forget through the travel, or I don't want to say they forget, because children are very intuitive. All right. But because they cannot communicate off bat, a child will tend to forget because it's indoctrinated until it's able to communicate, even the communication itself. Okay. I also feel like I'm speaking to someone that's very intellectual. Oftentimes people have to record or rewind something that you said to fully grasp the understanding. I'm gonna go ahead and take this card. All right, I instantly heard yes. Someone here, you're on the right track. Okay, but there's about to be a portal here. And I when I said about to be, there was some sort of hesitation. There's this element of this portal was already here. It's just a matter of you recognizing it. Okay, giving it its light. Okay. A blue dress could be significant. Modeling could be significant. Taking picture photos. I'm hearing March the 21st. Okay, that could be someone's birthday or something significant could have happened then. All right. And I'm also seeing March the 22nd. Now I'm seeing sirens and police cars. Okay. Roses, flowers, nature. Someone here has a tendency of putting on long clothes no matter what season it is. Okay. I'm also speaking to someone that may favor the winter over all seasons. Okay. I almost called you a weirdo. You know, I'm just playing though. I'm just playing because winter, baby, hell no. You can kiss my ass with that. Fuck that. Okay, but I'm sorry, Mother Earth Spirit. I honor the winter time. You gonna know because we need it, but it's definitely my least favorite. All right, Spirit said use that. Okay, the element of winter, cold season. I'm hearing like not necessarily a drought, but a freeze, a time of stillness. Maybe somebody here has gone on a very I'm hearing lonely journey. You could have literally purged your friendships, the dynamic that you had with certain family members. Okay, exes, even work. Somebody here is going through a physical purge because there's something here in the spirit. It's making room for itself. Okay, that's confirmation. I didn't even realize that my speaker was even on because I unconnected it from the phone and completely. Anyways, all right. I was going to say completely lost track of time. Okay, and I'm also hearing time is fluid. Okay, Spirit is bringing me back. There is something here that has reactivated in your DNA that I'm hearing don't give yourself enough credit for it. I could be speaking to an oldest child who may have forgotten themselves because they've always had to be available for everyone else. Okay? Something about this have you in deep thought lately. If you are not the oldest child, you definitely play a big role in the responsibility of your own upbringing and your siblings as well. I'm getting this element of somebody really loves their siblings. Okay? It's bringing me back to that one message that I did a few months back when I said, and I think this is the second time that I've brought this up, that I said the title of that video was less than 1% of people exude this extraterrestrial energy. Okay? I'm hearing you're in Katy Perry. All right, that's the second time that song has also came up. Somebody here could definitely be a Katy Perry fan. Somebody could have also been afraid of... There's this fear around the industry, around Hollywood, okay? Or something about secrets. Somebody knows what goes on in the dark. Yeah. I'm speaking to somebody that's very intuitive. You could also be very connected to the moon. Somebody here has their cycle on a full moon. All right. This is what this is giving me. Heritage, DNA. This is definitely giving me legacy, past lives. And in another attempt to record this message, I said how you were tapping into that, like each one of these past lives that is coming in, that you've reactivated, all were royal. They all have some sort of status and respected in some way. Okay, 9:15. You could definitely be somebody that has experienced a lot of near-death experiences. Okay? A lot of people trying to throw you off your focus. Something about lies and deception. I'm also getting this element of someone here projecting their trickster behavior on you. I'm also getting this element of someone wanting to trap you and get you pregnant. Okay? Maybe this is something that was recently revealed to you by a psychic, or you could be this psychic. Okay, yeah. That's crazy how I read a whole nother I mean, it's not crazy. That's the part of tarot, but a whole nother storyline off of these cards. This definitely talk about pregnancy and family. All right, a little girl, a woman, womanhood, matriarch. Okay, there is literally I'm hearing 3 points. Okay, this could be a hotel. Something about a hotel here is significant. You got the hangman. I don't know why I feel like this Page of Pentacles is a teenage version of the hangman. And this element of you graduating from a child, looking at something from a different perspective instead of this thing, this power being in your hand. It's now in your mind. Something about intellect, mental agility. Blue and red could be significant. Blue, red, and yellow. Brown, orange. Someone here has an orange cat. Okay. I'm also seeing a vagina here that has and this is coming out of nowhere, almost like you got a birthmark or something inside of it. It's something very unique about your kitty pearl, okay? I don't know why Spirit is bringing that up, but it's almost like I'm being put back in the root canal to experience being birthed all over again. That's what this is giving. Something about a graduation, and like I mentioned in the beginning, a growth spurt. This Page of Pentacles becoming this hangman. This is someone who's curious, who's looking at things from a different perspective in that curious energy. And it's enlightening. What? Lightning could be significant. A storm. Okay? It is enlightening this person. Why I feel like I'm saying that wrong? Enlightening. Girl, listen. Let's just move forward. Okay, I see 1 2 2. Okay, 1 2 3 4 on the timer. All right, if I don't fucking edit it. If you are not a fan of cuss words, baby, this is not gonna be the channel for you. And I'm so sorry, I ain't even introduced myself. Hey y'all, how you doing today, baby? Okay, I hope you're having a beautiful day, or whenever this message finds you, whether it's at night, in the evening. I hope it's going well, or maybe I can say something that brightens your day. Okay, I think I just want to focus again. I don't know why I feel like somebody threw something at my window in the common area. And this is the 3rd page that I've seen. There is some sort of completion. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing World Max. I'm hearing Max and Ruby. Something about rodents could be significant. I'm seeing rats, I'm seeing mice, but I'm also seeing, like, is it a mole rat? I'm also seeing this animal that got this real hard shell. Oh my gosh. It's in my head, but I don't know the name of it. And I think it balls up if it feels threatened. And the shell is so hard. Okay? Someone here could be experimenting on animals in some sort of way. Or they could even be experimenting on humans and calling them animals. Listen, that's crazy. Okay? And only an animal could do something like that. Those type of entities definitely project very much. Okay. Oh man, Spirit, you's taking me down a rabbit hole. All right. Listen. Something about the truth could be significant. I don't know why. I just feel like I just went through a moment, and when I was saying that, I saw 15:51 on the clock of being spaced out, like I don't have my place, or like I got distracted by something. Okay, so that's very significant. I'm also hearing you defeated the distractions. Someone here has tamed their pride, tamed their ego, taken accountability for something. I'm speaking to somebody that is actively pursuing healing. Not somebody who can't take accountability for their actions. Not somebody that just disregards anything else and only what they think is what's real and what's true. Not somebody who's closed mind. I'm speaking to somebody where you know who you know who I'm talking to. Okay, yellow could be significant, sacral chakra could be significant. And there goes the roses. A white dress, someone could be being initiated or initiate. Okay, there's some type of initiation here where it requires you to wear white for 365 days straight. Okay, and then you will be anointed, is what I just heard. Or this could be someone outside of you, all right? Because I feel like I'm speaking to a blood initiate. Okay, Spirit, thank you. There's, right on the money, there's an imposter. Because that's what I was getting from that, earlier when I was saying somebody was doing experiments on animals and people and shit, or calling them animals. It's giving this vibe of a destiny swapper. Or somebody who wants to become you. It's actually quite fascinatingly weird how a person study you. This could even literally be on a mass scale as we talk about being experimented on. Oh God, where we going? I tried to run away from because the way that this Page of Pentacles is playing close detail to a star. I'm hearing angel-like. What is this? We can't find the culprit. We can't find the source because divinity is hidden deep inside of you. It's something that literally hides in plain sight. I'm literally seeing you be spiritually cloaked with some type of spiritual DNA that you can't see in a microscope. You can't see with these eyes. It's only something that you can experience and definitely unexplainable. This, whatever this is so hidden, well hidden by the divine, that even when you finally find out that this thing is in you, you will be led to not speak of it. Or does this element of it even being hidden to a certain degree to you? Like, I'm speaking to somebody that know that they're very powerful and they come from a very powerful bloodline, not only earthbound but spiritually bound to power. I'm hearing anointings, acceptance, truly freedom, the great I am. And I keep getting this element of back to the beginning. I'm also hearing back to the basics. Spirit said, take the Ace of Swords. And the Queen of Swords keep showing herself. Someone's mother could be brokenhearted, or you could be this brokenhearted mother. Somebody could be reminiscing and wishing that they would have done better by you. Or maybe this is you feeling like, and you might even want to reach out to someone, but it's like a head over heart decision. You might even feel like, take the energy how it resonates, baby, please. Okay, you might even feel like, or your mother or this person might even feel like you're going to instantly cut them off. And depending on how these cards are in my hand, right? Because if it's like this, it's giving a brokenhearted, mean mother who has this false entitlement of queendom, always have their hands out and want something from you. This could even be your currency, your heart. They want you to feel the pain that they felt. It's like somebody wants you, in this instance, to relate to their pain. Maybe you will understand. You don't get it. You don't know what I've been through. And time again, you gave. And this person was jealous of your power, your position. And honestly, it's something that they don't quite comprehend. I also feel like this person asks a lot of questions to whatever spirit guides that they have. And it triggers them. This could be a feminine energy in general. This don't necessarily have to be your mother. She want to come out. She want to be known. She want to make her presence. Okay? But if I put these cards like this, right? There could be a Queen of Swords telling you not to feed into some sort of heartbreak or helping you to heal mentally, okay? Something about a mentor and a guide. I can't help but to see that there's a butterfly there. And whatever this drape is that she got on her back, she is very fond of it. Almost as if it's cloaked with some sort of divinity that only she know about. Okay, almost as if it's a protection amulet. All right, someone could have a protection ring, a protection necklace. Maybe you have a necklace with a crystal in it that serves as protection, or this is something that your grandmother anointed. Okay, I'm hearing grandfather. I'm also seeing baths, like a baby initiate, like, and I'm seeing this in a tribal sense, in a culture sense, where when a baby reaches a certain age, they get some sort of ritualistic ceremony where they are anointed or protected of some sort. And I'm almost getting this element of it having to be renewed every 7 years or every 6. I'm seeing different numbers. Someone could be fond of numbers. Okay? I don't know why I almost just had this impulsive reaction to say I'm going to block somebody in the comments when I really don't have I don't got no reason to announce that. So I think that's significant. Okay, somebody could be going out saying, if you talking shit in my comments, I'm gonna block you, or something like that. All right, this could even be somebody on the phone. Maybe you block this person. All right, side note. If only y'all could see my face. And I just saw 2344 on the timer. Ascending numbers. There is a spiritual trifecta of different elements from your previous lives that's coming in to serve as a truth, a victory, a triumph. And I wanted to say a blessing, but I don't usually associate with that word. Okay? So that's significant. I'm also hearing congratulations. I'm seeing someone receive some sort of award as if they are graduating. This could be a physical graduation, okay? Or graduation is approaching for you. You could have recently just graduated, or this is a spiritual graduation. Something about your antennas as well. Someone here could like to cover their head, or maybe this is something that you're being led to do. I'm also hearing hijab. Someone here could have recently, I'm picking up on 2 energies. Someone could have recently left a Muslim culture, or they have a secret life. Like on the front end, you do it because it's traditional, but on the back end, you watching me. And it's a secret, okay? No judgment. Do what you gotta do, but my advice to you is to do what makes you happy. So if what you're doing is what makes you happy, baby, do you. I believe in freedom, and that's just it. We came here to have an experience, not let the experience have us. And for every time that I reincarnate from now on, I vow to make it one of the best. Every reincarnation gonna be better than the last. Fuck all that. Okay, somebody here could be speaking affirmations over a future life. Where they're headed, North Node could be significant. Someone could be moving from I'm seeing moving from the south, because I see South Node, but I also wanted to say someone's moving from the north to the south. So you don't want to go backwards, okay? If this isn't a physical move. I also was getting pack your bags as well. I'm gonna take one more of these tarot cards, and then I'm gonna use some other oracle cards. Okay, they're new. I haven't used them yet. Okay, that's quite interesting. Yes, the World card with the Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing getting your flowers publicly. There's a table here being set with your favorite food on it. And you have permission to dive in front of all your haters, and you ain't got to offer them shit. I'm speaking to somebody, or you're very giving. You're very open. You're very honest, even to your detriment sometimes. But you're about to get your flowers and be recognized for something. Baby, listen, I'm so glad I stopped right here. I'm also getting this element of somebody is so glad that they made a certain choice. They went a certain way. They did a certain thing. This is your confirmation. I was also getting this element of, like, I'm gradually seeing your aura expand. You being felt in ways that's unexplainable. You speaking prophecies and knowing details about certain people and certain things. I'm seeing that card in my ancestor deck called Them Bones, and it's the High Priestess. And she giving somebody a reading, and this person is in shock. They got their mouth covered. And she was giving them a reading. Page of Pentacles, Empress, Queen of Pentacles, Justice. Look at all this hot. Listen, hold on, let me calm down. All right, I feel so excited. All right, I was already feeling this calm, serene energy, but it has transformed into excitement. Get excited. Get excited. I feel like somebody is even feeling an excitement that they can't explain. It just is. Okay, that's the move. That's what we mean by embody it before you can even see what it is that you're excited about. But the thing is, I see someone's spirit be excited. This is an excitement that you just can't contain. All right, I thought this was the 9. Oh, it is the 9 of Cups. Okay, you could be seeing 9s, 3, 6, 9, okay? Universal numbers is actually 963, okay? Something about relearning, unlearning, and teaching. I'm here regurgitating, and I'm literally seeing someone, I'm trying to find a more professional word for throw up, but hey. It came out. It is what it is. Somebody could actually have some sort of eating disorder here. Or maybe this is something you're recovering from. Okay? I'm also hearing something about rehab. I'm picking up on a lot of things that you've been through that were really heavy. Like you never seen yourself tapping into this type of frequency. And I said I'm going to get one more card and move on. But I just couldn't help but to pick. Look at how, do you see the beauty that's on the board? Okay, and why am I doing this? I never do this. Okay, so I'm getting this energy of adventure, doing something that you've never done before with no explanation why, just moving. Okay, this is why you triggered healing in another place. I'm also getting this element of being I'm hearing Free Willy. Someone's name could be Willie. I'm also hearing William. W names. W-U double V's. Valencia, Victoria, Vikings. I'm always bringing up anthropology, the body, the spirit body. So I was going to say spiritual anthropology, but I know that shit probably don't even exist. Okay, someone here could even be making up their own language or dialect, or I'm tapping back into that ethereal energy from the read from yesterday. Okay, where your spirit body is tuning into a frequency that can only be deciphered by the gods. And I'm not just talking about the spiritual gods. I'm talking about the earth angels that walk beside you, other empresses, other emperors, other people who are on your level. Okay, you go from this child to a teenager to a grown, I'm hearing grown and sexy, okay, with the sword of truth in your hand, transforming yourself and transforming people, sitting on your throne, attracting none but bread, good health, okay, happiness, being grateful for the smallest things, okay. I'm truly speaking to an anomaly because a lot of people don't reach this level of ascension. I almost feel like I'll be talking to Spirit and I'll be like, Spirit, like, I ain't gonna lie. Before I got on here, I was like, this shit sound like I pulled this out of my ass. Like, what? And I, mind you, I do past life readings. But some messages, I be like, and the Queen of Pentacles is just confirming what I'm saying. Like, girl, keep moving forward. But guess what? I'm moving spirit. My spirit know way more than my brain do. Okay? And I try my best to communicate what my spirit is telling me. So if my spirit come and say, you know what I'm saying, we gonna do a message, it might sound far-fetched, but watch. So I'm speaking to somebody who is like, you're just going with the motions of your higher self, going with the motions of your spirit, and you just don't realize the validity and the weight. Again, I'm hearing heavyweight champion. Ain't no lightweight. Okay? What Lotto said, I ain't bossing with no featherweight. You could be somebody that talk hella shit, or you love music that talk hella shit. This could even be like a secret. Okay, I heard angelic empress. Look at this shit, bro. Major arcanas. I'm getting this element of, I'm literally seeing someone's DNA structure, and at certain points, you got this, I'm seeing a glow that's hidden. And like I said, this is not something that a scientist can see. They can study it all day, try to replicate it, try to become it, try to analyze it, but it will forever be a mystery. That's what this is giving. Okay, let me get some of these other cards. Let me get out of here because I bet it's approaching 40 minutes like always. Ooh, you got piggy bank, baby. Okay, so money. I mean, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. 10 of Pentacles, it showed up early. Actually, you got 11 Pentacles. You could be seeing 11, 11 a lot. Someone's favorite color could be pink. I'm also getting white. I ain't never heard nobody say that. So technically, you really don't have a favorite color because white is a... White and black are shades, right? Okay. Someone here... You could feel like this person is very shady. Spirit is saying listen to your intuition, or somebody could feel like you're very shady because you're straight to the point. Okay. What else is it? Wow. Yo, when I bought these cards initially, I like to clean my cards before I use them. So I cleaned them. Okay. It came from Amazon. And I was in the dark when I was looking at these cards. These and some other cards that I thought I didn't like because I was looking at them in the dark, which are these. And I love these cards. Excuse me. Excuse me. I feel like that's so synchronistic. Someone is about to get their dream home. Because why was I pulled to these? Dreamy home, fortune, okay, fortune reading. Something is coming out of nowhere. I'm also seeing the wheel of fortune. Something about a game show could be significant, or winning some sort of prize here could be significant. Okay, I did see the Ace of Pentacles earlier. I also feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you're very self-made in more ways than just finances. Like, you make yourself happy. You're not looking for external validation to solidify your truth because it's yours. There's something that died that is to never be resurrected again. You listen. Something about smoothies could be significant. Pineapples could be significant. Mangoes. Somebody here is ready for the summertime. Okay, I heard sun's out, buns out. Hey. Okay, I heard. I heard shake that ass. We can be so mature and so immature at the same time. That's the beauty of life. Okay? Somebody has truly embraced that it is what it is. Someone's grandmother here is reaching out to them. You could smell her perfume lately. You could be tasting her favorite food, or something about a rocking chair could be significant. This person, I'm seeing them have on glasses. Something is on their head. This person could have chewed tobacco. Okay. Little chubby, little heavy set, in a rocking chair reading. This could be someone's aunt as well. Crossword puzzles could be significant. And watching game shows. Someone's grandmother here is present. This could have been a medicine woman. Okay. There's a wish you made that you forgot about, but she didn't. Okay, I'm going to take it. It says back and forth. It says stuck, sway, trust your gut and act. Don't let fear keep you rocking. So there's this element of not being stuck, but I don't feel that way about you. Maybe someone is projecting this energy on you as well. Something about certain portraits with rivers or water is significant. A spider plant or a money tree could be significant. Gold glitter is significant. Okay, somebody here could be getting a new car as well. Somebody's about to get I'm seeing land being bought with that world card I'm channeling from earlier. Okay, I'm also hearing world renowned or known across the world. All right, I could be speaking to a celebrity or a up and coming celebrity. Okay, you could be somebody that's like a manifestation coach. You teach people how to alchemize and manifest. The TV show Manifest could be significant. Let's get some messages to wrap this up. Something about coffee could be significant. Somebody could be I'm hearing praying over your coffee. Okay, someone could be, I'm seeing a lot of furniture being bought new. Yeah, somebody's about to move. I'm also hearing this element of you can no longer thrive in this area or these ley lines that you live. It's like something about moving into a new split. What? I was going to say space and place at the same time. So it's definitely giving home. Someone here is definitely otherworldly. Like, seriously. Give me 2 of these cards, Spirit. I love how these shuffle. I like how they look. I like the glistening on the side. Ooh. I could be talking to a Cancer. I got the Moon card. This is the second time I've seen this card. Somebody could be going grocery shopping. Okay, you got seasoning. Someone here could make their own seasonings, or this is something that you are being led to do. I'm also getting from garden to table type shit. Okay, somebody definitely got their own garden, or this is something that you're thinking about. I'm also seeing a cookbook. Okay. And I'm seeing wood being burnt. So a barbecue could be significant, or a campfire. I see cinnamon. Salmon could be significant, even though this is not giving fish. I'm also seeing something about cat food, changing the cat's food. Berries could also be significant. Someone here could be getting their kitchen remodeled. Someone here could love flowers. Like, you have flowers everywhere around the house, in the bathroom, in the front. You love flowers and you love colors. Nature inside. Bringing outside inside. Okay, I'm just channeling hot sauce. Somebody could make their own hot sauce. I'm hearing a tad too much vinegar. So maybe you put too much vinegar in the last batch and you're going to do another one. Something about homemade tomato paste or tomato sauce, pasta sauce. Freeze drying, okay. Meal prepping could be significant. It says balance, effort, and reward. That's what we've been talking about. It says maintain balance between effort and reward and satisfaction. I'm getting off of that. Spirit is saying you are walking into a season of abundance, okay? This is not something that you're going to be able to deny or anybody else is going to deny. And this is something that was anointed to you or granted to you by the angelic realm. Not only are people going to be pissed and upset about this growth, it's something there's not going to be able to comprehend or understand fully. But that's the point, because like I said, your ethereal body is tapping into a frequency that can only be deciphered by gods and people like you. You're not meant to be understood. You're meant to be understood. You're meant to be felt and experienced ethereally. And only people who deserve that experience will be granted that experience. Okay? Do I want to do another one after this? Nursery room. Somebody could have just had a baby. Or maybe you are planning for future kids ahead. So that could be a room that's included. Included? What? Glue could be significant. I'm seeing hair glue, quick weaves. Okay. Somebody had a rich ass granny. I'm also hearing somebody is about to be somebody's fine, rich ass auntie. I ain't even gonna lie. There may be a little bit of jealousy between you and a sister because of this. But this person is not going to get in your way. In fact, it's going to inspire them to want to. This is not a jealousy that is. At the end of the day, we all are human. We've all compared ourselves to somebody at some point in our lives. Whether you want to admit that shit or not. Okay, we all have. And when you compare yourself to somebody, you can either be inspired by that trigger or you can let it consume you. And I don't feel like whoever this is going to allow it to consume them. It's more so inspirational. I'm here and I finally get it, as if you're going to teach this person something. Okay? Nursery room, innocence, curiosity is bringing me back to the beginning. So I think this is the end, you guys. Okay? You got magnifying glass. Glasses could be significant. Somebody here could also be reading scriptures. Okay, gospel music could be significant. I'm hearing whispers as well. Seeing people talking in each other's ears. So somebody could be whispering about you or some shit. It also says a revelation. The book of Revelation could be significant. Truth, revelation, awareness is bringing me back to your gifts. Hidden truths are about to be magnified. Prepare to face them. And the hidden truth is you have hit a spiritual growth spurt that you didn't even, it was accidental. Literally accidentally on purpose. This is something that was written in your will, but I won't say you forgot, because your blood remembers. Whoever wrote the will remembers. That's significant. Okay? I'm also picking up with somebody who could have dementia, but they remember writing their will. They remember what's in their will. It's something that they had been studying, focusing on all their life. So that's a memory that's hard to forget. This is somebody who could have definitely been well off or wanted to leave something or had some type of secret treasure that nobody knew about. And it was vital that this will stick. I'm also getting wills protected by trust. Okay? This reading gonna be kind of long. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to end it, okay? Because we're back, like I said, to the nursery and something being revealed. And look, you got success, joy. Somebody could be drinking wine. And a raise. This is not only a raise in your finances, but this is a raise in your energy. A raise in your ether body. Your ethereal energy. I'm also getting with this magnifying glass. It's like you can finally see your cosmic blueprint. Okay, in that last video, when I was going back, I said, did I fucking say cosmetic blueprint? Oh my God. But in the moment when I did it, I promise you, yo, you know what I'm trying to say. It's time for me to go, okay? Chicken nuggets could be significant. Somebody could be a talker because it seems like I just don't want to fucking go nowhere. But I'm finna force it, all right? I will see you guys later. I love and appreciate you so much. And get ready, baby, because I'm spoiling y'all today on this Saturday like I do every Saturday. Okay? We finna get into some love energy and move forward. Like I said, if you are interested in a free reading under one condition, okay? Email me. Holla at your girl, okay? I feel like I'm missing something. Anyway, my back itching, bitch. I'm finna go. I love you. I will see you.